When I was a child, my parents took me to Disney World, and I remember being so excited to visit Tomorrowland. Mission to Mars, Space Mountain, the People Mover. It all sounded really, really cool and really exciting. And when we got there, I remember there was this one thing that stood out to me: these giant video phones. They seemed impossibly large. It was a vision of the future, all right, except one that had been crafted in the 1960s. So by the time I got there in the 1980s, it felt dated, like a museum. Many of our thought leadership editorial calendars right now suffer the Tomorrowland problem. We built a vision of the future based on assumptions of where we thought the world was heading. And then 2020 happened. Those basic assumptions of how people live and work have been upended, at least for a little while. Messaging that we thought was perfectly well tuned now seems out of step or out of touch. Modalities such as live speaking events have been canceled. And people, they're not tuned in on the same set of needs. They've got different needs and pain points. When the world returns to normal, normal will seem very different. Things that seem commonplace today will have been swept away, and things that seemed unattainable or impossible will suddenly be here. I don't know what your organization's thought leadership is about. I don't know its vision for the future. However, here are a few suggestions. In the short term, I think we need to refocus our thought leadership editorial plans around our audiences. Reach out to them with relevance and authenticity. That's how you'll get their attention. And then behind the scenes, we've got a lot of work to do. We need to rethink how this new world challenges our thought leadership. We need to be prepared to reshape and adapt. If you create, curate, or deploy thought leadership for your organization, join me and the conversation on LinkedIn at the Organizational Thought Leadership Group.